Great. I can talk again. How could you forget such electricity between us? Shall I kiss you again? You don't want to anymore? What did you think about me at first? You said I was the most beautiful cat you'd... Right. I thought you were so cool and knew everybody. You were in charge. When I met you I was with my friends and I suddenly felt shy. Okay. Did you think our cute pets make everyone happy? Ooh, I have an idea. Fine. Let's talk about you. I could do with some music here. How about remembering the best days of your life? Sometimes I put on my sunglasses. Oh well, I did want to. I don't know what you want us. Indeed. Almost everyone is I think this is a pretty scenic neighborhood. I love taking neat. I really like taking pictures. It's all in the thought before the picture is taken. And some cool. Mind you, these days a lot of the magic is done with Instagram. I like urban decay photography. One of my favorite, but we have a cat's pajamas time. Does that mean you'll stay? It's a falling apart interior, and I don't know anyone photographer who's special. Who is your favorite photographer or genre of photography? I think that photography is the art form I have the most I love having a gap year. I can explore different jobs. Fine. I'm so glad I have Tom to escort me into right. I love I use the photos as backgrounds for my fashion shots, although they work well on their own. What do you like to take pictures of? What did you photograph most recently? I photographed a homeless man. What sort of camera do you use? I use a SLR digital camera to take photos. It's a Canon Digital Rebel. My friends post for... Do you post photos online? On my blog I post photos of street fashion or when someone famous comes into J. Okay. I love all the photos of street It's good for shots of regular people in cities all around the world. I keep all my photos on my computer and add images. What software do you use for altering photos? I'm starting to think I need some database program to keep track of all. I keep taking more and more photos. I wonder how many photos I'll have in 10 years. Sometimes it gets too quiet round here. I'm a bookworm. I love curling up on my favorite fluffy cushion with my Kindle and disappearing into another world. Indeed. What kind of books do you read? When I was younger I read all the Harry Potter books. Don't you wish you could go to the new studio place where you can go into the sets from all the movies? As I got older I moved on to the cool magic books. Fine. They are about a witch in a world. Have you read any of Kim Harrison's books? It's nice to have lots of thick books to read. Okay. Recently I read the Hunger Games trilogy. Did you see the film of the Hunger? I love books about... I think I found a soulmate in Sophie Kinsella. I bought each of the books in the Shopaholic. What are you reading now? I'm reading a bio of Chanel, Coco Chanel by Justine. She had such an amazing life and influenced. I'm also loving Zero History by William Gibbs. Right. Do you ever read horror stories? I only like the ghost horror stories. I like the chills but don't like the violence you get in slasher ones. Scary books and movies are fun but I don't like violence. Do horror stories linger in your mind afterwards? Do you watch horror movies? Do you own a lot of books? We have hundreds of books in our house. My mother has lots of interior design and art books. Indeed. My father has a collection of books on politics, economics, and history. Okay. Then there are my fashion and design books plus all the fiction. Cool. My mother uses books as props in her interiors, so I'm always on the hunt for where my books have vanished to. Another reason for ebooks. Fine. Do you use electronic? Which kind do you have? I'm reading various books. Someone loved them enough to write them, but books do. Are there some subjects you just hate? There are also too many books about business subjects of just maybe they'll get saved as the Internet Archive is storing. The Internet Archive is the best cure for boredom is to get, I think, some sort of exercise. Did I just hear my cell ring? No, must have been yours. I'm so addicted to my phone. I use my phone to stay connected to. Do you love gossiping about the latest celeb news? Perhaps you find TV stars the ones to watch. One pleasure that goes with watching. Okay. Or do you like animals? I'll bet you want to chat about milking.